Hello everyone, I'm back with another Reddit Addicts episode. If you find my videos entertaining, please kindly subscribe and like them. Thanks to everyone for your suggestions and kind notes. Now, let's get started with today's exciting stories.
My pregnant, 28M, wife, 28F, of 10 years is cheating on me. About 6 weeks ago we found out my wife was pregnant. About 6 hours ago I found out she was cheating on me. I wish I could make this up, and I swear it feels like a bad dream. I'm so shocked and upset. I have been with my wife for 10 years this year. I thought our relationship was great. I've never felt more comfortable or happier. We are both 28. I'm gonna make this incredibly long story short. She has been cheating on me the last 1.5 months with her ex. Apparently they talked on Facebook when she reached out to tell him happy birthday. She instigated by doing this, I am assuming. They slept together 3 times, hung out 6. She was going to TJ Maxx, sending me pictures of baby clothes but hanging out with him. This woman was my world. I did everything I could for her. I was so excited for this baby. We were trying. She swears it's mine and there's no way that it's his, but she lied saying they only slept together once. He told me 3 times, she finally admitted it. She said that she told him she loved him but didn't mean it. My thing is, how would she love him after only 1 month? They dated like 13 years ago. It's just hard for me to believe, and I'm questioning if the child is even mine. It's literally the worst day of my life, guys. I'm terrified. My anxiety is awful. I feel so sick. She's texting me saying she wants to work it out, but she was so shady. Apparently she turned off Life 360 and her mom noticed something was up but didn't tell me. Come to find out, she told her mom she saw him, but they just talked and nothing more. I have Life 360 on my phone because my brother, sister and wife wanted to be in the loop with where I was, which was fine. But I don't use it to track them and never have. I trusted her 100%. It doesn't feel real. I keep hoping this is a bad nightmare, and I have anxiety and it's freaking me out so bad. I can't believe she did this to me. We have a home together, all of our finances are together. This was the life I wanted, and now how to move on. I'm so betrayed. She was the sweetest woman I've ever met, and I'm just in shock how to feel. Now for the next story. My wife of nearly 7 years, 10 years together to replace me. Well, my wife of nearly 7 years told me 2 days ago she was seeing a guy and had been for about 8 months. I had my suspicions, especially recently, but I held her to a high moral standard and never thought she could be capable of doing something so hurtful and disrespectful. During this 8-month period, her and I had drinks, dinner, etc. with this guy. He is a coworker, who conveniently had just got divorced and who I had considered a friend. So here we are having dinner, drinks, hanging out, and the whole time my wife and him were putting on an act like everything was normal. I told her that as of that day, either he's dead to you or I am. And the crushing blow came. She said she wants to continue seeing him. She says she loves me and loves him. I asked how she could equate almost 7 years of building a life, love and relationship to an 8-month affair. She couldn't answer that but said she was sorry that she hurt me. I told her if she was truly sorry she would have broken it off and put her attention on us. I am stunned, pissed, embarrassed that I didn't see the signs, but most of all, I am sad and broken-hearted. I'm not going to beg to have her back. I have accepted my fate and will move on. If those of you who have gone through this have any advice, I appreciate it and thank you for taking time to read my story. Update for wife of nearly 7 years, together for 10, replacing me with a coworker. First, I want to say thank you to all the love and support from this group. Sharing your experiences and advice have really helped. Short summary of my story: my wife had been having an affair for 8 months with a recently divorced coworker. My wife and I had dinner, drinks, and hung out like we were all friends, and they acted completely normal the whole time. She said she wants to keep seeing him but still loves me. So here's what has transpired since that post. Her whole family knows, and they are not happy with her at all. They have all reached out to me giving support and telling me they love me and I will always be family to them. Her sister is pissed and doesn't even want to see her. She has claimed that after we divorce she will not be anywhere near this guy nor bring her son around him. They have been really close as sisters and her taking my side was huge. I have made myself unavailable and busy this whole weekend to her. I have set up a consultation with a lawyer for this Tuesday to start divorce proceedings. I have begun looking at housing options but may try to buy her out and keep the house. Also, since she makes more than me, I will be filing for spousal support. I know there is still a rough read ahead and some work to be done, but I am feeling good about where things are going. I think some folks had asked whether we have kids. We do not. We have a dog who will be coming with me since I did all the work to raise her and train her, so way less complicated and no reason for her to contact me after I am gone. I couldn't have gotten through these first few days without all of you on here and I am eternally grateful. I plan to pay it forward by sharing my story in the future once I have healed and help others as you have helped me. Much love Survivor fam. I will update as things progress. Update on wife replaced me with coworker after nearly 7 years of marriage, together for 10. So for those of that have been following along, my wife confessed on May 23rd of having an 8-month affair with her coworker. Even after confessing, she still professed her love for him and wanted to continue seeing him. So my response was to retain an attorney for $5,000 and file for divorce. I will also be nailing her ass for alimony payments as well. Strangely enough, right after I filed she suddenly had an epiphany and came running back to me, wanting to make things better and work on our relationship. I told her I would think about it but I wasn't sure. The only reason I gave her that response is because I want to keep her in good standing while I'm still processing this divorce, but let it be known the divorce is happening, there's no going back, it's a final decision for me. She doesn't know that I filed for divorce and I plan on keeping that way just so I can keep it amicable until we can get the house sold, but she's going to get served around September 1st and then all hell's going to break loose, but it doesn't really matter to me. I've made my decision, I plan to move on with my life. And I suggest anybody else who's been in the situation do the same. I will keep you posted as more progress happens. Update on wife's replacing me with coworker married almost 7 years, been together for 10 years. So it has been a while since I've updated everyone, but I've made some really good progress. My soon-to-be ex-wife and I have come to financial division agreement. My lawyer has now sent us back to CR2A farm with all of our financial division agreements on it. Now we just need to sign it and send it back in and then it gets applied to the courts. Once I get the green light, either from the court or from my lawyer, I will begin putting up the house for sale. This has been a trying process just because I've been trying to keep patient through all of this. But I've received a lot of support from you guys, from my family, from friends. It's really helped me to make decisions and progresses through where it needs to be. I feel better every day, and as more steps get taken care of, I bought LifeLock so all my finances and my credit report and everything are all protected. And I've even had a few dates along the line just to create a distraction so that I'm not completely without social interaction. All in all, I feel pretty good, no turning back of my decision, and for anyone who is considering, take it from me. It's the best decision you ever make. I know it's not an easy one, but you have to stop and think about what's best for you and what's best for you going forward in your life. I will try to send an update once the agreement has been signed and once we start moving forward with getting the house for sale. Thank you for everyone who's giving me the support on here and who's been following, and I'm sorry it took a while to get the updates, but I wanted to hit a major benchmark before I did so.
We hope you enjoyed this story. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next video. And before you go, please be sure to subscribe for more.